Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy DT. Welcome to a Friday edition of the Command Time Podcast. I know some of y'all were trying to see us Wednesday, but unfortunately, weather had played to a major factor the couple of days. But look like we're pretty settled right now. So, look, we are going to do a very special episode. We are going to have anybody can come up here with their thoughts. All you have to do is copy and link the StreamYard app, and you can come up here and we can have a conversation about the joint practices with the New York Jets, and we also get ready for the preseason Week 1 game against the New York Jets, which is coming on Saturday at 12 o'clock. So it is your boy DT, and we are here for the Command Time Podcast, presented by the Fans First Sports Network. Let's go.
3, 2, 1, yeah, we ready right now.
It's about time. I know it's about time. It's about time.
Good evening, everybody, and happy Friday to you all. This is the Command Time Podcast presented by the Fans for Sport Network and on the YouTube channel. So also click like and subscribe to anything we have done so far. Give us some comments and give us some subscriptions and get our channel up as we have been booming the last couple of weeks with the Command Time Podcast. It is your boy DT Sensei, and we got Caleb. What's going on, bro?
Hey, man, it's excited to see the preseason game tomorrow, so I'm gonna watch that thoroughly. So it's gonna be. Hopefully, we get some of these starters to play, get a little reps in. Don't leave them too much out there, but just get them ready for football, man. So, but football is back. We get to see the team play. So.
Absolutely. Football is back. We had a couple of preseason games. We had 2 games last night. Patriots and the Panthers played, and the Lions and the Giants played. But we're all going to be getting ready for the Washington when they play for tomorrow evening at 12 o'clock. But before we even get the chance to play, the big discussion we had for the past couple of weeks is the joint practices that we are going to be having the first couple of weeks next coming up. And the first one has been with the New York Jets. And New York, obviously, there was a team last year that had a lot of hype with the Aaron Rodgers trade, and they had a top 5 defense last year. They still had a top 5 defense, but unfortunately, Aaron Rodgers suffered 4 plays in the Achilles injury that took away their season, and the Jets could not produce enough offensively. Now, Washington, obviously, they had EB, and now we go 360 more days. I'll say, no, not even 360 more days. Take a whole 360. Now we have an entirely new staff and new people within the organization. So in order for this team, which has a bunch of new faces, we want to see how they measure up and how they look thoroughly against another competition.
Yep.
And I'm going to ask you, what was your expectations on what you had for the practices, and overall how you feel about the results that you've just seen so far?
My expectations. I expected Brandon Coleman to get reps. The main thing I was really looking forward to was how is Jaden going to react against a premier defense. You can probably say, if you want to say, a championship defense with the Jets, but they have a really good defense, top 5 in the NFL for like 2 years straight. They're really good at each level on their defense. They have really good players. I wanted to see Coleman go up against a variety of edge rushers, speed, power edge rushers that are known to generate pressure consistently towards the quarterback. I wanted to see how the defense is going to do against Aaron Rodgers and the Jets. They got some playmakers over there. Garrett Wilson, Brees Hall. Their O-line is, they put it together a little bit. And However, you think of Aaron Rodgers, of how he is at a talent level, he's still a highly talented quarterback, even though he's getting older with his Achilles injury and everything. But
Hmm.
I expected some of those players to play. Coleman didn't get a chance to play. The front seven, they said, was really good. Was they had a really solid day against the Jets, and the secondary struggled a little bit. I wasn't surprised about the secondary. The O line, the depth is DTM. Will be honest, the depth is bad. The O line depth is bad. Like God forbid, knock on wood, we don't get a lot of injuries on the offensive line. It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day. Um, Secondary, I knew they were going to have some issues. They're going up against a Pro Bowl receiver. He could be an All Pro in the future, but Garrett Wilson's a highly talented player at his young age. Not even 25 yet, I think, and he's still pretty good. Um, Secondary struggled, as I knew they would. I don't think our corners are good. I like the safeties. I do like the safeties, but the corners, it's not good. So they said Jaden struggled a little bit at first, and then as he settled in, he got better and he started making quicker decisions, and that's all I can ask for. So they said he didn't throw a pick, but he had a fumble, and it was
I saw it.
Cornelius. Yeah, it was Cornelius Lucas just getting beat. But he's going to see these type of defenses throughout the season. So it depends on what this coaching staff can do for him and how they can help him to suggest quickly to what these NFL teams are going to give him. But Jaden didn't have a bad day. He damn sure didn't have a bad day from what I've read. But he just he's going against a different defense, and that's what I wanted to see, DT. And I've said that on the app. Like he's going up against our guys, cool, or our guys are doing well against our own guys. That's fine. But this team just came off of 4 wins. Let's see what they do against a team who has a really good defense.
Yeah, what's up, Command? This podcast. This is Steve right here. What's good, fellas? No crazy expectations for tomorrow. Just don't get embarrassed. This is the time for the experience, the wins and the fails.
But
Just,
but even my bad, DT. But even though if they lose 20 to 25 to 10, I don't care. It's preseason. I don't It don't bother me. It's preseason. Same thing with training camp. Training camp is training camp. We, we can beat a team 35 to 10 in preseason, and I don't care. I don't care. That nobody nobody's gonna remember preseason games. They're not. So I understand about getting embarrassed, really, but these are just preseason games are just to see who you have to get ready for football. You want to incorporate some run plays, some pass plays. You don't want to show your hand too much throughout the preseason. But I don't care if they go 0-4 in the preseason. I don't care if they lose by 20. I just want to see what we have on the roster. Yeah, that's a fact.
so this is me, right? Um, I definitely did have some of those expectations that you had. I wanted to see what the team would look like playing against a team that had a lot of talent on the defensive side of the ball and a couple of tier guys on the offensive side of the ball, and you see how they do. I also said on multiple podcasts outside of this one was my concerns were has always been not really the starting five. Okay, like tackles, we're still trying to see how that's going to go. But when you look at after your starting five, you are going to be highly concerned if one of those guys get hurt, and that's one of the biggest things I've been looking at the past couple of weeks, and also the corners. The corners are funny because yes, I know, and I had this conversation last Sunday. I know a lot of people will bring up Dan Quinn. Almost every team he has went to, they didn't really have the high quality corners you would think. But I would also say, really, the exception of Dallas, because Dallas years before they had solid, good defenses and they drafted well. They just had a very bad coach on the defense side of the ball, and they had bad schematics, which made them do bad things on defense. So I think for this team, you're looking at Baker and St. Juice, you're looking at Emmanuel Forbes, and you're looking at Michael Davis. And I also think a lot of people have said this, man. Like, look, Forbes got picked on yesterday. It really didn't shock me, but I also think we need to revise our expectations before, because we need to realize if you think Forbes is going to be a shutdown
Mm-hmm.
corner,
Mm-hmm.
you're gravely mistaken. We need
Mm-hmm.
him to be a D'Angelo Hall. We need him to be a Trayvon Diggs in this defense. The shutdown corner on this team is definitely, to me, it's not up there.
It's
We
not
might have to
on
wait
the
a whole
roster.
offseason. You said what?
Yeah. No, the shutdown corner isn't on the roster. It's not on the roster. Um, yeah, they. I saw a report. I don't know what's from Ben. I gotta see who it's from, but it's getting. I think it was an NFL player that said this. It's getting to a point where teams are going to start picking on this kid. So he's got to be resilient. Like we talk about, oh, we should have picked Gonzo over him and Deontay Banks over him. Yeah, we should have, and it angers me to this day. There's literally nothing we can do about it. But at this point in time, um, you just got to go with what you got. So I don't know, man. They said he
And I
got
also,
beat,
I
and
also,
they
I'm sorry to interrupt you. I also want to say this
go
too.
ahead.
Forbes did had some wins yesterday, but the losses were definitely highlighted more because one of last year's play, and two, obviously, let's be real, he's going up against Garrett Wilson. I'm pretty sure Garrett Wilson would do that to almost any corner outside of the league. So I'm not completely shocked that the corners were definitely getting picked on whatsoever. Um, that's been my concern. Really, that's been our concern the whole offseason has been offensive line in the corners.
Yeah. St. Jude's got how you doing, Kayla? They said St. Jude's got cooked and Gary Wilson pointed at him. That's embarrassing. Uh Forbes he got beat, but he got a pick, he got some deflections. Uh I don't know.
That's nasty.
it
That's nasty.
is. It is. But
I still want to know
well,
why haven't they
I
released the
don't know,
video of Forbes getting an interception
Talking about the Forbes video.
of him getting an interception? They released the other
if
video
To be honest with you, I don't know because, and that's another thing we're going to talk about
or
too.
the
We'll
deflections
get to that.
or the pass breakups.
We'll get to that because I have something I need to talk about. But Kayla, we want to ask you, what were your expectations going into the joint practices, and how do you feel about the results you've seen so far?
Okay, so for expectations, I wanted to see a little bit of cohesion with the team, and also I just wanted to see them play with some type of effort and actually the small things. I was looking for the small things. Pretty much like hand placement, footwork. You're dropping balls. Those are all the small things that make a difference. How many penalties? If they had any referees out there, how many flags? You have only the small things. That's what I was really paying going and then looking forward to. But I was disappointed in the depth of the offensive line. I already had questions, but they made those questions a little bit bigger. We already knew Cosme basically was fighting an illness. Wiley is being Wiley. I don't know what's going on with him this off season because they say he's healthy. He was in pads, but he didn't practice still all off season. He hasn't really been practicing. He had a tweak, but then he was healthy. So I don't know what's going on with Wiley. And then I think Coleman got a little shoulder injury, so that's three starters missing. But I still wanted to see a little bit more from Lucas. He did get beat by Will McDonald, with this one player that the Jets are not too high on. They want to see a little bit more from him this season. So for Lucas to get beat by a player that's that's supposed to be coming up on that already studded defense, I was expecting a little bit more from him. And then they were also showing Chris Paul in some of his reps, but the one rep they're showing is one that he got beat. But the one before that, he did the beating. So,
Kayla,
uh,
you was expecting what from Cornelius Lucas? What were you expecting?
huh? Say that one more time.
What were you expecting from Cornelius Lucas?
That for him not to get beat by no Will McDonald.
I mean, I've been trying to hey, look,
Let's. I'm
I've been
done.
trying to tell y'all for a while. I've been trying to tell y'all for a while, and I understand. Wiley, he ain't good, but can we be real? If you think I'm gonna go out there with Trent Scott out there at tackle, we might as well just
Because
get ready to get through the
I know
season.
we did bring in another tackle this week. Has anybody see how he played in the UFL or with other NFL teams?
Kayla, no,
I'm
Okay, so
trying.
letting
oh,
you know, guys, know
no.
we got a guest up here. Let's bring him up. We got. Dang, you ain't bring no camera up here. This CJ, man, come on, bro. Where you at? Oh, there you go. What's good, CJ? The hog. Your mic mute.
What's
Can't
up,
hear
y'all?
us.
How y'all feeling?
There you go. There you go. How you doing, man?
Doing good. We doing good, man.
What's going on? What's going on? So, man, I came at the right time, man. You was talking about your boy Wiley, man.
Came at the right time, boy.
Hold
'Cause
on,
At this
Wiley.
at this point, I don't know what to do, man. Because
Hey, bro,
we ain't got no right
Wiley.
tackle. We don't have a right tackle right now.
bro, I'd rather see Trent Scott out there, bro.
Okay.
Really?
I'd rather see Trent Scott out there.
Oh, yo,
Do you
what?
really?
I'd rather see Trent Scott out
Do
there.
you
I don't want
really?
Wiley.
Do you really?
Maybe Cornelius Lucas, but I'd rather see Trent Scott out there other than Wiley, bro. We seen what we seen with Wiley, bro. He's a liability.
Wiley's new name is Why Me. Like that's what that is.
Like, do you really think Wiley can redeem himself, bro? Like,
He
that's
hasn't
the
been
So okay,
balling all
so
season.
so
Who's better? Who's better right now?
Wiley,
Trent
Like,
Wiley's
Scott.
be honest.
Wiley's your best option,
I mean,
CJ.
Trent Scott has had a good training camp, has he not?
But he didn't look good yesterday.
I
I mean,
think it's a victim of
nobody
circumstances.
looked good yesterday. I ain't saying nothing. Nobody looked good yesterday. Offensively, nobody looked good.
This O
So
line.
to say,
And that's to be expected though. Like I wasn't tripping that we didn't look good yesterday offensively.
yeah, but just throughout the training camp, like I just want to see Trent Scott like start in preseason. I don't want to see Wiley, bro. I've seen what I've seen from Wiley.
And he hasn't even been ball in the off
So
season either. I don't believe.
let me
Like
play. Let me play a little devil's advocate here. Okay, CJ, I get it. Wiley, I don't like Wiley either. Trust me, I don't like him either. But my thing is this, right? It's like I don't. That's not
See,
saying
see, see,
now.
see.
Now,
You
now,
can't
hold
even give an
on.
honest statement about the guy, bro.
Okay, no. He's average. He's average at best. The whole well, except for Sam Cosmi. I think Sam Cosmi has the potential to be a Pro Bowl offensive lineman. He literally had a breakout year. There's nobody really knows, especially the outsiders. But Sam Cosmi is a really good football player. Really good. He was ranked a top seven guard. So
He's a
he's
great
good.
top 10, if you ask me.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. For Wiley, the only thing I'll say is this: you can't put him in certain situations where he's just going to be out on an island per se so much. That's why I said. Well, hold on. That's why I said you're passing it. We see. Hey, listen, y'all complaining about Eric Bieniemy, right? he passed the ball what 600 times, right? And that put a lot of stress on the O line. Now, the only thing I can say where I feel like he can be better is if they do some more runs, being balanced. But Cliff knows how to do that. I've said being balanced, running the ball a little bit, play action, some
We're
quick.
going to run the ball this year. Like I don't have no
Yeah,
doubt.
that CJ. I'll say this. I think that's the only way I feel like he can not.
Action is cooked.
This screen grab is crazy.
So what are y'all looking forward to in the game? What is a key player that you're going to be focused on DT tomorrow?
Surprisingly, I don't have a key player that I'm looking forward to. I'm
Or a
just look,
matchup?
I'm looking for the offensive unit. Like I know all the starters not going to be there. I just want to see what the offense look like the offensive scheme. Like I just want to see what the offense look like. Running through Cliff Kingsbury. I want to see what the defense look like through Joe Witt being in the booth. That's what I want to see. I don't care about the individual player, but the question is, can the offense be ran right, and can this defense be ran right, regardless of who's out there, even if they do bad, even if they are bad out there, if the scheming is right, then you know that whoever's out there that's doing bad probably just ain't got the talent.
Yeah, I actually agree with CJ. I think we don't need to look at individuals. We just need to look at the overall substance. Like with especially with the offense, you gotta be looking at your backup linemen. Like we're trying to figure out who's going to be your backup after your starting five more than likely. Then you got a couple of young guys on the roster. You just want to see them blend and what they learned so far from Joe Witt and Kingsbury and a lot of guys on this coaching staff. So
Okay.
that's really what I want to see. I understand like the hype about certain individuals, but just overall right now, I just want to see how this team function tomorrow evening.
I can agree as well. And another thing I want to keep an eye on for tomorrow, going forward for the preseason, is special teams. I want to see who's hungry. Those back in the roster guys, who's really hungry for that last spot. They changing up the rules. I don't even think it looks a mess,
Just kicking
but
is cooked. I'll tell you
they
that.
changed. I want to see how that looks tomorrow as well. I just want to see
Kicking.
clean
Kicking,
tackling. I think you're breaking up as well.
Yeah, my connection went out, but yeah, CJ, just it don't even matter, bro. Just we just gotta go through it. We just gotta go through it.
Yeah, we just gonna have to see, bro.
We just gotta go through it.
Because
There's nothing we can
we just gonna have to
do.
see. Because our only hope is somebody on the waiver
Gotta
wire
run
gets
the
cut
ball.
and
Run
they
the
find a
ball.
quality starting tackle.
I
DT,
mean,
can you?
who?
My bad, CJ. I didn't mean to cut you off. DT, can you explain to the people who want to come on stage how they can come on stage? Because I know probably some people know and some people don't know. So if you want to break it down.
I just put the link up. It should be a link on in the comments. When you look
Mhm.
on the YouTube channel, say that you're watching. Look in the comments section. It should be a link. More than likely, it's not hyperlink. So you might have to just copy and paste and put it on your website search, and then you can go like that.
Because I do have one player that has the opportunity to make this roster if he does do well in the preseason.
Who is that one player?
Who would that
Luke
be?
McCaffrey.
Who?
Luke McCaffrey.
Who? I
Like
think he's gonna make the roster
this wide
regardless.
receiver group is not in the least bit impressive after Jahan Dawson. It's not impressive at all. So it's up to guys like Luke McCaffrey and De'Ami Brown to really step up. And to be honest with you, I choose Luke, man. I know
Yeah.
everybody, still want to hold on to De'Ami Brown, but it's been 4 years, dog. It's been 4 years. And I
Hmm.
get it, the old regime, you know what I mean, you know what I'm saying, all this good stuff. But it doesn't take away the fact that you had ample opportunities when it comes to targets. and we flopped.
So
And so
yeah,
it's
so
I
see,
don't
and
know.
I get the Diami Brown thing, um, and I'm gonna keep saying it. Y'all gonna hate me when I say it, CJ. You gonna hate me when I say it, bro. But listen, what Diami does well, and that's him being a deep threat. That's what Cliff likes. That's all I'm saying. I'm not gonna say the kid gonna be great. I'm not gonna say the kid gonna be really good.
But what if you able to? What if Luke was able to do all those things?
Oh no, I feel like I'm high on Luke McCaffrey. Actually, he has a different dynamic to the room.
My man,
Um,
CeeLo.
yeah, what's up, CeeLo? He has a different dynamic to the room. He had the second highest shuttle um, grade or time of in NFL history. Um, just started playing receiver. He has strong hands. The only thing you can really ask or question, you want to look at if you care about the level of competition he went up against in college at Rice University. Um, if you want to put stock into that, sure, but some people have issues with him getting off the line.
Wait, why
So,
wouldn't you put stock in it?
but put stock in the corners he went up against. It's talking about his competition.
I mean, not.
Yeah,
I get like the level of competition with Rice, but at the end of the day, what you can't deny is not only that he has speed and somewhat, but he also has hands, tremendous hands,
yeah,
and you're gonna
he does
need that.
that.
And when you talk about hands between De'Ami Brown and Luke McCaffrey, who you really
Yeah,
gonna choose?
yeah. I think Luke's a better route runner. As far as yak ability or diversity and how you can use him, I think Luke does that more. They said they did some snaps with him at running back. So that's one of my talking about being a homer. That's one of the guys I'm a homer for. I ain't gonna lie. I think I don't know, man. I'm high on Luke. I'm gonna be up front. I think the kid's gonna be good. Hopefully, I'm praying, hopefully, because we need an answer. We do need an answer or somebody else that can contribute to the
He's
wide
gonna be
receiver
out. He's gonna
position.
be out. He's gonna be out slot
You
route
need an
slot
answer.
receiver at
The,
week one.
the,
You need an answer.
slot receiver at week one. No,
Yep.
DT, shut up. Uh, who's gonna be
Cooking.
Answer, huh?
Cooking.
there? No,
You
we
said we
need
need an answer.
answers. No, we need answers at tackle first before we need answers at
We need a
receiver.
right tackle. We need a right tackle.
No,
I got
We
you.
need
I
a
got
no,
you.
left
I
Kayla,
and
got
a
the
you
right
like
tackle.
answer.
nah, Kayla, you was expecting a lot from Cornelius Lucas.
We need
Nah,
a
we don't
we
need
need
a
a
Hold,
tackle.
left and
hold
a
on,
right
hold
tackle.
on, hold on,
You
hold
guys,
Hey, that's what you said, Johnny.
on. Hold on.
hold on. Did you say this? I seen this on Twitter, yo. Did
Bro,
you
you know
say
what's
this the
crazy?
other day?
You said what, DT?
So you're saying
Did you say this the other day? I seen this on
No,
Twitter.
I
Luke,
didn't.
this year's Puka? Okay.
See, the thing is, dudes got my words mixed up in the other chat. I said Luke has the ability of Puka. That's what I said. That's
so?
exactly what I said. He
Mm.
he he has the ability. CeeLo, don't be mad at me. You look at the rascal and all that, you
Uh,
know.
old statement there, brother. Old
So
bold
Okay.
statement there.
Okay. Let let's 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 have CeeLo let's
CeeLo,
have
funny as
CeeLo jump in the
hell, man.
conversation. So we kind of bounced around a little bit, but one of the things we started off with was the expectations you had for the joint practices. Obviously, we had a podcast on a Sunday, and how do you feel about the results that you have seen so far?
I think y'all can hear me okay?
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, I think uh, we all. I thought we all agreed that the joint practices will be important, right? Like I think we felt like that you get the most out of those than you do maybe out of preseason because it's controlled, but also it's a different offense, defense, special teams, and so that being said, it was very sobering. You know what I'm saying? Assuming all that stuff is true, it's very sobering. We got a little ways to go. Um, it's that simple. I think I didn't really hear too many bad things about JD, which is good. I mean, a lot of short passes. Who cares? It's raining. I'm okay with that. I was more so the depth at the offensive line is very, very unfortunate, right? Like, bro, if Coleman or if why even Wiley, I hate to say it, even if Wiley, some of these guys go down, we are cooked. You know what I'm saying? So it's just that's the part that I have to worry about because what does that mean? That means your quarterback is all of a sudden under duress, and I know he can run and all that stuff, but that's not a recipe for success. So it was the offensive line that was a little concerning there. Like the one-on-one drills and stuff like that, and then
Yeah,
and then obviously we talked enough about the whole defensive backs and stuff like that. All them dudes is sauce. So I just hope that our pass rush is real. We couldn't get a sense of that, in the film that I saw. I didn't get a sense of the pass rush, but we need a pass rush somehow, some way. We got to get home because that secondary is not going to hold up.
I have a question for you, Simo. So going into the preseason game tomorrow, what's one player that you're looking to see something from that's been quiet during camp, or that can show something that nobody's really talking about that we have?
I would like. Oh, nobody's talking about. That's a tough one. I would say I would like to see some from our tight ends, any of our tight ends. I know we talked a little bit about Zach Ertz, but I would like to see what Senate does as well as Turner. I would love to see
Turner.
what Cole Turner and Senate. Let's see what they do, even if it's second string, right? I would like to see them at least gain some confidence, catch some
Yeah.
balls, get some good blocks. Let's see how they respond to the run game, and let's just kind of see how they progress in that environment. That'll be nice to see. I'm so concerned, well, not so concerned, but I'm a little concerned about our tight end room in general because I'm one of the Zach Ertz haters because I'm like, bro, this dude is like 35 years old. Like, how much can we get out of him? So I'm like, can we, let's see who's behind him
Yeah.
and go from there.
Yeah.
But
I,
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 I like. Honestly, I like what I seen from Ertz from the joint practice. The dude still got hands. He still has that awareness.
He
So
got
I'm
state.
like, man, I don't know. A lot
yeah.
of a lot
He's
of
30. He's 34 years old.
I
It's
mean,
18. It's an 18-week season. Yeah, he looks good right now, but like, I just gotta. I want to see
Well,
them bring along the other guys behind them. That's
exactly.
all.
But also like tight ends, they tend to. It's not a difficult. Any position is difficult to learn in the NFL, but tight ends, they're responsible for
Agree.
a lot of offensive sets. So Ben Simmons has to like you said, Sheila, you got to gradually come along. So you got him, John Bates, Cole Turner, Zach Ertz. They're going to incorporate him in the offense, but gradually we should start seeing some of these other guys pop up, and because we gonna have to.
Yeah.
There's a reason why you draft Ben Simmons. To
Right.
he's a his
he's
film says
a
everything,
blocker.
and he has all the physical tools to play that position. He's athletic. He can block. He's nasty in the run game. Those QB powers that you saw, the Kansas State quarterback ran Will Howard. Ben
Yeah,
Simmons can literally help JD with that, being a
yeah.
lead blocker in some cases, or
Yeah.
being part of the read option.
My issue with Senate is that when people talk about him, they just talk about the blocking more than his overall catching ability. And that right there kind of like as far as like with the run game, sure, I would love him there. Put him at fullback in certain packages and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But
Mhm.
then when you need a guy to be that dynamic, pass catcher, we only have Ertz.
I mean, Senate. If CJ, go look at his film. He's made
Yeah. He
some.
can. He can catch.
He
He
can
can get
catch.
downfield.
I'm not saying he can't catch, but what I'm saying is, when people talk about him, it's mainly because of his
Well,
ability
yeah,
to block.
Yeah. He's had a very up and down camp so far. That's why he's dropped
yeah,
a bunch of
but
balls, and people are kind of starting to, okay, well,
but
don't
like
know
I
about
said,
him yet.
like training camp, it's something you can look at, but I'm not gonna take that to heart too much, good or bad. Because there's training camp heroes and they end up not being good in the regular season. And then there's the guys who struggle a little bit in training camp and then they come along in the regular season. So
So
think.
I got
Go ahead.
so then I got a question for y'all then. So based on this practice and this tomorrow's preseason game, do y'all think anyone is even more on the bubble than before, based on yesterday's practice and maybe tomorrow's game?
Defoe.
Yeah.
Defo.
Yeah. Sorry,
Did
Kayla, but yes,
did he
default.
did he practice? Did he practice yesterday?
I don't know.
He's still
I don't. I don't
Well,
know,
the,
CeeLo. Let's ask Kayla. Kayla, did he practice?
no, he was not practicing. He's
Okay.
still
See, that's
recovering
what you
from
know.
that injury.
field.
He is still recovering from the injury, so he
Uh
probably
huh.
won't play next week either.
That's
But
funny. But
Man, I'm not gonna point to a player, bro. I just think to me it's between whoever gets be the odd man out in the safety, corner, and offensive line room because we need some help in other spots.
and I want to see who.
Young man getting 400 yards this season, bro.
And another thing I want to see for the game. Oh, sorry.
Thank you, Deuce. Thank you. Go ahead, Kayla.
And then another thing I want to see for the game tomorrow, a player that they've been talking about all camp. I just want to see like once play if he gets any minutes at all tomorrow. I want to see Michael Shanstrell tomorrow. That's one player they've been hyping up all camp. I just want to see one little flash from him tomorrow.
He's gonna be good.
Yeah,
He's gonna be good.
He's gonna be good.
Is he gonna be? I think Corley is the slot receiver for the Jets tomorrow. I think Malachi Corley. So I want to see that matchup.
I think Mike Samuel is gonna be moved up to cornerback 2 at week 1.
On the outside?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, keep him in the slot. This is not Ron Rivera.
CJ.
I don't trust Michael Davis.
Bro.
Oh well, I mean, join the party.
CJ, listen. he's not. You don't want to. You want to put these players at the best position to succeed. Mike Samuel, when you look at his scouting report, when he got. I'm sorry. I just read. When you look at when you look at Chandler Strill's strength, CJ, it's in the slot, bro.
Yeah.
But I need these players to play at the position where they play the best. That's where I need him at. I don't need him moving in the outside corner and then they go that's some wrong Rivera shit. That's some wrong Rivera shit.
Did he play outside with Michigan?
Yeah.
I don't know, but first of all, he's wide receiver at first.
Yeah,
right?
he
didn't play, bro. He didn't play outside, bro. They had Will Johnson, bro.
Yeah, if he did play outside, it was like what 3-4 snaps, but
maybe 5 to 8%. But they had dogs on the outside.
Yeah, he's a slot corner. Like
he could play some safety though.
Yeah, I was gonna say safety.
I wouldn't know what they want to do in this defense,
like in a cover 4.
But seriously, his ceiling.
All I'm saying
he has the ability to be one of the best slot corners in the league. That's how good he can be.
But what I'm saying though is he can move up to wide receiver 2 if he can.
Corner? Wide receiver?
I know what he meant.
Cornerback.
I know what he meant.
Cornerback 2.
Hey, dudes, get him off.
Nah.
Get him off stage. Get him off stage.
The reason why I say that is, guys can elevate, bro. Guys can definitely elevate. You can learn a lot, during training camp. Like, who knows?
Just sign Stephon Gilmore, man.
Stephon Gilmore. What if Stephon Gilmore?
Bring your X-Man.
I'm cool with Stephon.
Well, what if my thing was Stephon Gilmore?
Hold up, call time out. Y'all see Steelo's face? He's just looking outside like, bro, what the hell are we going to do? It's going.
Hey, CeeLo, how old is Stephon Gilmore?
He's like 30. He's like 34.
My thing was
early 30s.
Yeah.
What you say, Caleb?
Yeah, my thing with Stephon Gilmore, I want him on this defense, but at the same time, does he want to play here? I think he's like a player who may be looking for a contender to go to try to get a ring at this point.
I think Stephon Gilmore can cook that turd too much.
Is it?
No. They're not. If they.
Is he still playing outside? Is Gilmore still playing outside?
Yeah, Gilmore still playing outside.
Mm-hmm.
But look, if they cut Forbes,
ooh,
it's hypothetical.
Is that possible?
I
when
would
they
have I
do
would
that,
have liked us to get Booth. Like that was a sneaky pickup for the
that
Cowboys.
would be, ooh, that would be the biggest indictment on Ron Rivera.
I mean, we passed that point,
Yeah.
bro.
Cut him this year? No. Next year? Yes.
I
What
mean,
about what y'all think they're gonna do with quarterback? You think keep three?
I'd keep three.
I think they
I'd
keep
keep
three.
three.
Three corners or quarter?
Quarter.
You can't keep three
Well, I mean,
quarters.
you've been outside. You've been the outside merchant, man. You've been telling me Mariota been doo doo.
Oh, he's absolutely due. Like if it wasn't for that signing bonus, he would not make this team. Like real talk.
Yeah,
yeah,
they said Sam Hartman's been playing a little bit better than him at some times.
Like we do not have a good quarterback room. I don't care what Dan Quinn says.
I mean, you got Driscoll.
Yeah, I mean, I would keep Driscoll and JD, and that's it personally. But they won't. They'll keep Mariota and maybe somebody else.
They will
So
cut.
If you need, I don't think it matters. I mean, personally, I don't think it matters. You know, put them on the practice squad or keep three. If you need a slot, I wouldn't mind. You know, if you need an extra player somewhere, you can use that. But I mean, to me, if you get down to the third quarterback, it's over anyway.
Deuce.
And then another group that we should be looking out for tomorrow's game will be that running back, that third running back position, third/fourth running back position. I know it's a few guys like Wiley, McNichols. We haven't heard too much about Seabrod. Is he on the bubble?
Oh, he definitely on the bubble.
Yeah,
So
Really?
that's
Definitely
something
on the
I'm
bubble.
gonna look out for as well tomorrow.
Really? He on the bubble?
I think C-Rod. I've heard not one inkling about C-Rod. I didn't even see him on the practice. I mean, I didn't even see him on the field the
I
other day.
also think I've been seeing a lot of McNichols getting a
A
lot
lot.
of opportunities.
A
And
lot
I
of
think they
And
want to have
Wiley, I've
a
seen
guy.
a few stuff. I've heard a little bit about Wiley too.
Yeah, I think they want to have a guy that can catch the ball out of the backfield as well. Like Robinson shows he can do it. Eckler, we know he can definitely do it. I think that's a big
No.
question with C Rod. Like he wasn't asked to do that in college, but
Yeah.
at this level, you're going to have to be versatile in this offense.
Now
How many balls did B-Rob catch? Probably not too many, huh?
Like
he
36.
he
I
had
know
the
he had
most.
a good game out the backfield against Philly catching
Oh,
balls.
well, he
I'm talking
had the
college.
Ravens.
college. He had some, but not that much. But he had the most yak yards by a running back this past year. So that's actually
It's a nice
he
stat.
did.
Yeah, because you just a regular running back with no pass catchability, and you can't play third down. To me, like what can you do other than special teams? Like there's two
Right.
other guys
Hey,
that can
Derrick
do.
Henry.
But we need to figure out this kicker situation too.
Yeah.
Oh boy,
That's
we
another
bro,
thing too.
I
We
feel
have
like we
to.
should be at a point we should not be talking about kickers, bro. But apparently, Benackers had to be a weirdo.
But at least we're not the only team that need a kicker. I think it's one other team that needs a kicker. I forgot
Oh,
who
I
it
think
was.
it's a couple teams, but yeah, bro, we're gonna keep bringing them in. Just keep bringing them in. That's all you can do.
Hey, man, that's all you had to do was just be good, behave. Like,
We're gonna need all the points we can get. That's my
Yeah.
hunch.
But yeah, on some good notes, they said the front seven look really. I really believe the front seven is going to be a problem for some teams this year. The middle of, yes, EJ, I said that. The middle of the yes,
The other
yeah.
day
They,
you said
they
they
said
were
Armstrong had. They said
That's
Armstrong had a
including
good day yesterday.
yeah, that's including the D line,
Yeah.
and that's including the linebacker room. That's I'm talking about the whole front seven, not just the D line, but the whole front seven. So I
Yeah,
think
that's what I'm looking. Do y'all think everybody gonna play? I mean, like especially if it's raining, you think they're gonna still play?
probably not a
It's
lot of
supposed to rain
snaps.
Nah,
tomorrow. It's
I don't
supposed
really
to
think
rain.
the defense
Clearing
really
up
gonna
Bobby
play.
tomorrow.
won't play. Boo probably won't play.
I
Uh,
figure Deron Payne and Jonathan Allen may not play.
I think
yeah,
we're going to see a lot of McGee. We're going to see a lot of McGee and Pittman.
yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
We want to see John Lewis. We want to see
McGee,
Joe.
you think John Newton gonna play?
Yeah.
Well, obviously. Ooh, okay.
Why?
If because if Deron Payne and Allen don't play, somebody has to play.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
you still got
yeah.
Ridgeway
But
and
for Darian and Ridgeway.
Mathis
Yeah, but who's going
and the dude they just signed. Didn't they just sign another dude?
Yeah, they just signed somebody else too.
All right, so that's three guys, but who's going to play the other?
Tatum.
I'm not putting Johnny Newton. I don't think
Oh, so
He got
radar
the
said it's gonna be sunny tomorrow, so
Yeah,
so weather shouldn't be a problem.
they're not. Yeah, Newton not playing, bro. Like what? There's no point in playing him right
he
now.
didn't even
Yeah,
practice. What's
You
the
I
don't, you
point
would.
then?
don't yeah,
Yeah,
he didn't even practice.
I wouldn't
Coleman,
play him, but
yeah, Coleman most likely won't play. Cosme's definitely not playing. Jada's gonna get a few snaps.
I
Coleman
if
do
still
you
got
Coleman
think
that.
Alec
if
Reddy is gonna
If
play?
Cosby
if Coleman is not playing,
or
please
Cosby,
don't make my my
J-
quarterback one play. I don't want to see him.
if
What's the
Cosby,
I'm,
point?
I'm gonna be real. I think they need to do what Patriots did last night. They literally had Drake made for one series. I think one series been carried.
As long as the offensive line is there, yeah, I'm cool. But if you can't, like if Vernon Coleman's still hurt, and Cosme and Wiley, and I mean the whole left or right side of the line was hurt.
Is it a
Y'all
concern?
like
Is
that's crazy.
is is, is it a concern that Coleman's hurt early in the season, y'all?
I don't even know what's wrong, honestly.
It's his
They said the
shoulder.
shoulder, but we don't know the
Oh,
severity.
okay.
I think it's just a slight shoulder strain. You
DQ
know,
And I
doesn't
know
really
with Cosby,
tell
they
much
didn't say he
about
was sick.
injuries.
He had an
Hard to
illness.
say.
With Cosby, they just said he had an illness. He wasn't hurt.
yeah. But like literally right now, three of our five starters are missing time on the
So
O
do
line.
y'all think Alec Reddy plays tomorrow?
Yeah,
Yes,
Yeah, I mean, if he's healthy, he should play.
we need to play. I want to see
Uh,
Mike Samerstrom play. I want to see Quan Martin play.
yeah.
I want to see McGee play.
whatever
So
happened
so
to Holmes?
I want to see Tyler Owens. They've been saying he's been having a solid camp. I want to see him
What
as
happened to
well.
Christian Holmes?
yeah,
Who?
it's him.
who?
Christian Holmes.
But he's not on this team.
Yeah,
He
they
got
cut him.
cut.
He's on the Giants.
Yeah, good.
He
Yeah,
got cut like 2 days ago.
he got cut right along with your boy,
But he's bad.
like the day before.
I missed it.
I agree with that. I don't think that is. I think he's more Coleman. I don't think it's as serious as we think it is. I think it's just some little strain. They just trying to be precautionary. But
Bobby don't need to
I don't
play.
think Wagner plays at all.
But I want to see that. I want to see
Bob,
that.
Bobby don't.
I
Bobby
agree.
don't. Bobby don't need to play in any preseason game.
CJ don't have the app.
He don't.
Oh my god.
I do have. I just haven't really been like
The app is crazy.
tuned into the cuts and stuff like that, man.
So tonight there's a few preseason games. Y'all looking forward to any of them?
Philly.
No.
Players.
Yeah, probably
I'm
Philly.
looking to see how Penix look, and I'm looking
Philly.
to see how
Philly
Quinn
on one.
look.
Uh,
That's about it.
Y'all think Jalen Hurts gonna actually play?
Yeah, they said they're gonna play a series.
oh, you gonna play too?
Yeah.
So how many rushing yards you gonna have? 300?
Nasty.
Cut out, man. Cut out.
Nasty.
Oh boy.
Well, I think that wraps everything up for tonight. Don't forget, we do have our first preseason game.
Yo,
What's funny?
hey, we need to block Deuce, bro. We need to block Deuce, bro.
Oh man.
Overrated.
Oh Jesus. But yeah, man. Let's just see something good tomorrow. It's the only thing I want to see. I want to see my draft picks play well.
How you think Depot gonna do on Saturday?
I don't
He ain't
know,
playing.
Kayla.
He ain't playing.
Kayla, what do you think?
What's the defense going to do on Saturday?
Depot.
Yeah.
No, we
Depot, he's probably not even playing.
Oh, okay.
He
Oh,
is
damn.
hurt.
Oh.
He ain't
Yeah.
playing.
the
He ain't
left eye
playing.
O is so up now.
He
Time
may
out.
play next week, but he ain't playing tomorrow.
Time out.
Oh.
He ain't playing, and he like third on the roster.
No, or based off of the unofficial,
Oh.
quote, unofficial,
So is
he was
he? So
second
he?
string.
So he's on the.
So he's
Oh.
He's second on the roster and not playing.
He's hurt. Hurt. Can you spell it with me? Hurt.
So he might get cut on his day off.
And
He
he's
might
not
lose
a
his
part of
job.
their SCEHEME. Yeah.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
know that.
He's hurt.
Yeah. Two
He's
can
hurt.
rhyme, sis.
That man cooked, man.
He cooked.
Well, anybody looking forward to
That's
seeing
crazy
play
that Jeremy Reeves gonna get a roster spot.
You see how she's trying to change the subject?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, Kayla. It's okay, Kayla.
That's crazy
Okay.
that
We all
Jeremy.
have our favorites. My
Jerry
favorite
Reeves
got cut
plays
the other
special
day.
teams.
3-play
That's
Amari.
why.
Oh, Amari, that was your favorite? I'm so sorry.
Amari.
3-play Amari.
My favorite, Luke.
Logan Thomas got cut today, I think.
Yeah.
Wow, really? Damn.
Dang, we signed him for 3 years. Hey, that's dang.
Couldn't create
Giants
no.
pick him up.
Couldn't create no separation.
He got touchdowns though.
Wait till y'all see Zach Ertz.
Yeah, easy, bro. Like easy on Zach.
Oh man.
That boy slow as molasses. Well, he running a 5, 6, 7 out there.
Yeah, like that's saying I'm trying to like.
He just I mean, oh man, I don't blame him. You know, we all get
He
old.
got hands though, you know. That's what I did say. Bro. A man got hands, dog.
All right, man. We're gonna see you tomorrow.
Yep. Don't let Tyrod Taylor light us up. We cannot let him light us up. That's it.
Yeah.
I
Them
want
boys
to
better
see
fight for their life.
Travers play. I like him in college, but I don't think he will.
He did that shit. It won't be nothing to do.
Well, the game tomorrow for everybody's tuning in will be tomorrow at noon. Jets versus Commanders. Oh, we play at noon at MetLife. Anybody tune on NFL Plus. It's also on Fubo. It's also on Hulu as well. Our first game, Jaden Daniels will play. We don't know how much as of yet, but it's probably gonna be a series or two. And all the it's just a new era. Let's start tomorrow. You know, can catch us every week. It's never the Eagles' time. It's never the Giants' time. It's definitely not the Cowboys' time. CD about to be God. he already over. Jerry Jones needs to just quit at this point.
Put
But
D
it's
for that
always
gunner.
command time. Y'all, where can everybody follow y'all?
Be the greed that light on, yeah.
All right, y'all. It was fun.
Yeah, it was definitely fun, man.
All right, where can everybody follow y'all?
Crazy 816 on Twitter. I think it's Crazy 816. Yeah, on Twitter with a K.
You follow me at CJ the Hog, man.
Caleb, it's your turn.
The connection cooked, yeah.
Oh wait, his camera is cooked.
Oh, it's frozen.
I was like, yo.
What's Caleb's profile?
Okay, you guys can follow Caleb at Caleb Justin. That is his Twitter name. You see that, Caleb? That's all you had to say every episode. You don't have to say KX Justin X. Just say Caleb Justin. That's all it is. But you guys can also follow me at D Cleaning Jr. Also, in 4 minutes, catch me in the game for Enters the Lab podcast as the preseason game gets started. So it's your boy DT. We got Kayla. Kayla probably got cover work. We got CeeLo and we got CJ the Hog. This is Command Time podcast presented by the Fans for Sports Network. We see you guys next week as we recap preseason game week 1 of Washington Commanders versus the New York Jets. Y'all have a great night.
Peace.
Got me feeling so free.